So, here we are again, Jamie O'Brien. Couple more songs for you. And you may have heard that very, very recently Jerry Jeff Walker lost his battle with cancer. And I proceeded to, I decided I wanted to listen to all his music again. So I went back to his very first album, and in chronological order I've listened to all of them. And I've just finished the penultimate one this morning, Moonchild, and that probably means tomorrow morning I'm going to be listening to It's About Time, the latest release from Jerry Jeff. His music was incredible, and I want to celebrate it by singing you a couple of his songs. And the first one I'm going to do is actually probably his most famous song, Mr. Bojangles. Yeah. One of my old albums goes all the way back to 1968. Did you know that I was one of the first persons probably in the UK, probably in Europe, to hear Jerry Jeff Walker? But that's another story for another time. It's amazing how many memories have come back from almost every single song on all these albums. And that's why I chose Mr. Bojangles, because it brought back memories of when I used to work with a fellow called Ernest Hone in London. And Ernest is an incredible singer, tremendous voice. Probably the best guitarist I've ever worked with. Plays keyboards too, great songwriter. And Ernest and I played as a duo, and we were in the band, the lower band, together. And Ernest always used to want me to do Mr. Bojangles, and I never wanted to do it because it's difficult and it's got lots of words. And so I tried not to do it, but he insisted that we did, and that's so that he could play lead guitar on it. He was my David Bromberg, if you like. David Bromberg is on the back cover here. You've got Jerry Jeff sitting down and David Bromberg with a banjo. So anyway, Ernest and I used to sing this. So I'm going to do it for you now. Mr. Bojangles. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn-out shoes, with silver hair and ragged shirt and baggy pants, the old soft shoe. He jumped so high, then he gladly touched down. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked to me to be the eyes of age as he spoke right out. He talked of life, clicked his heels mustache. He said the name Bojangles and he danced a lick across the cell. He grabbed his pants to better stand, so he jumped up high and he clicked his heels. He let go loud, shook back his clothes all around. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. He danced with those at minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. He spoke with tears of 15 years, how his dog and him traveled about. His dog up and died, yeah, and died. Instead I dance out every chance in honky tonks for drinks and tips, but most of the time I spend behind these county bars, 'cause I drink a bit. He shook his head, and as he shook his head, heard someone ask, please, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. Mr. Bojangles. So, Jerry Jeff wrote thousands of really, really good songs. He was also good at picking songs by other people, and it was thanks to Jerry Jeff that I discovered the likes of Guy Clark, Chris Wall, Paul Siebel, just so many people, because he was good at choosing songs. He was a great interpreter as well as a great writer. The next song I'm going to do you is one of the slow ones that he wrote, and the memory for this one was back to when Rosie and I split up, and a little while later I was living in Europe. I was on my own, and I put a cassette on, and it was with this song on it. So I'm going to sing you this song. It's called Little Bird. Well, a little bird can sit upon my windowsill, sat there through the falling rain, as I watched that little bird upon my windowsill. Saw my thoughts of you going by again, and the picture of my face reflected on the pane. Is it tears I see, or is it rain? I remember how we talked before we said goodbye, too young to know this world outside our door, and how we laughed and said our love was free, like birds that fly in the wind, till the rainy day made me think of you once more, and the picture of my face reflected on the pain. Is it tears I see, or is it rain? I have no regrets about the past. I see how young we were, where our world was love and our time was but a thought. Now many things go many ways, many times but once. Well, our lives are past and love is but a thought. And the picture of my face reflected on the pain, is it tears I see, or is it rain? As my thoughts go tumbling back, I wonder how you look. I wonder if you've seen that little bird. I wonder if he sat upon your windowsill. I wonder if you'll ever hear these words. face reflected on the pane. Is it tears I see, or is it rain? Is it tears I see, or is it rain? Little bird. So, I hope you've enjoyed my mini celebration of the life and music of Jerry Jeff Walker. He was really something. So, that's it for this week. It'd be nice if you click like, and it'd be nice if you click share. And if you want, you can always go to YouTube and catch up on these videos, especially if you subscribe to my channel there. So thank you for being there, and more information about me is at launies.com, LAUNIES.com, and you can buy the albums either through the website or from Bandcamp. Just go to bandcamp.com and type in Jamie O'Brien and I'll crop up somewhere there. So thanks for listening, and till next time, so long.